What's up, guys? It's Max here from Coleman INFINITI, and today I'd like to give you guys a quick little tour of the 2019 Q50 Red Sport 400. So the Red Sport 400 is Infiniti's performance variant of the Q50 sedan, and it features Infiniti's 3-liter twin-turbo V6, which outputs around 400 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. Compared to the standard Q50, the Red Sport comes with a lot more aggressive body styling. For example, the front bumper is a lot more aggressive, and it features this kind of like dark metallic gray lip kind of incorporated into the bumper right here. Next up, you have these kind of gunmetal finished 19-inch wheels that are specific to the Red Sport, and hiding behind it you can see the Red Sport has its own braking system different to the standard Q50 finished in red. You can actually get carbon fiber mirror caps, but this particular car has the standard gloss black. Towards the rear bumper, the aggressive styling continues with this kind of molded diffuser, built-in diffuser piece that's finished in body color. And then you have these very beautiful exhaust tips that are unique to the Red Sport as well. Once again, the interior of the Red Sport is very different to the standard Q50. Inside, you kind of have this diamond quilted leather pattern, as well as this contrast red stitching all throughout the interior. Also, the seat is very bolstered. I mean, for example, you have this thigh extension right here. You just pull that lever down here and it extends out. And then this button right here controls your side bolstering. So if you push it, you can see it kind of deflates. It's a little hard to see in the video, but if I push this, it inflates out to kind of hug you around corners a little bit. And I personally really love this black headliner as well. This car hasn't really been unwrapped yet, but you can see all the pedals are finished in aluminum, as well as the dead pedal right here. Continuing on with the steering wheel, you have these rather large paddles. Infiniti's known for having these huge, very race-inspired paddle shifters. And they're kind of finished in like a black chrome gunmetal type finish. Looks very sporty. It's different than a lot of other manufacturers that have it just straight aluminum. This is kind of like a dark gunmetal finish. On the center display here, you have a nice little G-force meter, performance display, fuel flow, fuel consumption, cornering G. That's pretty cool. Steering. So if I turn the steering wheel, you can see that turns right there as well. So if I turn it left, it goes left. Of course, all these cars have navigation. As far as your drive modes, you can just select that through this little, center-mounted switch. You have personal, sport plus, sport, standard, eco, snow. I think snow would be good for right now. Actually, it's kind of starting to melt now. It's kind of like rain. But additionally, if you go to the home menu right here, you can scroll through. Let's see. Oh, there it was. Infiniti drive mode selector. So I can go here, engine and transmission. Put that into sport if I wanted to. Steering. Sport plus, and then response I can have dynamic plus. Suspension, sport. Active trace control, I can leave that on or off. And this will be kind of like your personal mode. So if I go back up here, personal, so that'll kind of save all those settings. So I can have, maybe if I want the steering to be very heavy, I can do that, and I can have the transmission set into like eco mode, because I personally really like heavy steering, so you can pretty much customize the car to however you want. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Red Sport 400 is Infiniti's, performance-oriented sedan. They also have the Q60, which is basically this car in a coupe form, pretty much same powertrain. So let's take it for a quick spin. Infiniti has eliminated a lot of the turbo lag with this car by having a twin turbo setup. And in Sport Plus, which is the mode I'm in right now, when you put your foot down, the 7-speed, it shifts instantaneously, and when you put it in standard mode, it handles like a normal Q50 in the standard mode. So it's comfortable when you want it to be, and then when you want it to be sporty, you just put your foot down. It does kick you back a little bit. And I love how everything with this car is dynamic. So if you set it, you can have the steering be dynamic, the suspension dynamic. So this car, it handles to, at low speeds, the steering is somewhat softer, and when you really, open up the throttle, it stiffens up. I personally truly feel that the Q50, Q60 Red Sport are really underrated sports cars. Most people go straight to, AMG and, the M cars, the Audi S4, stuff like that. And granted, those are all really excellent cars too, but so is the Q50. So if you guys are interested in this car or a car just like this, be sure to come check us out at Coleman INFINITI, located here in Bethesda, Maryland, right across from Montgomery Mall, not too far away from DC. We have a huge selection of new and used Infinitis, and I'm sure we can find the right one for you. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.